All right, we are live. We are live. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the Power Couple Show. My name is Paulo CQ.
I'm Cassandra Lee, and together we are the Power Couple. I almost swallowed water into my windpipe instead. Man, I'm excited to be here. We just finished an awesome workout, right, baby?
It was amazing.
Which is why we kind of look a little.
It was amazing. It was amazing.
I feel buff, man. I feel buff.
Yeah.
I feel good.
It was really good. We're excited that you guys are here. Welcome the people from Meerkat, okay, from YouTube and thepowercoupleshow.com.
Baby.
Yeah.
Today's the day.
Today's the day.
You know what today is?
Today is the day, the 50th episode.
Today's the 50th episode of season 2. Man, I'm so excited. You guys should be just as pumped up as we are. I can't believe it.
It is season 2, the 50th episode. How long are we going to go with this?
I was thinking like 100 episodes and take a break in season 3.
Uh-huh.
You know, something like that.
I agree.
But dude, this is crazy. 50 episodes strong. You guys are making history with us today. Yes. So you should feel really special. This is the 50th episode of season 2, man. Clap it up for the Power Couple Show. Man, I'm excited.
I'm excited.
What's today's topic about?
Today's topic, we're going to be talking about love doesn't demand, it's gentle, right?
This is convicting for me.
Yeah, it's good. For me too as well. So for those who are joining us, right, what you should do or what you can do to really help us out is share the message. What you can do right now, whether you're on YouTube, Facebook, The Power Couple Show, wherever you're watching this, if you could share this message, right, and with your followers, invite more people, we would totally appreciate it because we're going to go deep into this topic and we're going to be sharing with you guys some really cool concepts, some really good stuff. And we're also going to be upfront with you.
Yeah, we're going to be are totally transparent. Guys, I just want to say thank you to Captain Brad for following me. I'll follow you back, man.
Yo, thank you.
For liking this and retweeting this. Let's give him a 2 claps, baby. You rock. You're the bomb, man. I'm excited. So, you know, love does not demand. It's gentle. That's the topic today. But we like to start off every episode with something. Oh, smile. Somebody was taking a picture.
Yeah.
So, you know, we like to start off every episode with something called Love Words. Okay, Love Words is my favorite time of the show.
Mine too.
Sometimes I forget that you guys are even watching. That's how
Yeah, we get into it, man.
But explain to everyone, baby, especially those who are watching the show for the first time, what the heck is Love Words?
Love Words is a time of the episode, of the show, when we allocate time to just uplifting our partners, feeding life into them, and to just sharing with them how grateful we are for them and how they're impacting our lives, right?
Right.
We do it really because of the fact that, you know, so often we miss these little things in a relationship. So often, you know, we kind of forget to say, you know, I love you because you are doing X, Y, and Z. So often we fail to recognize our partners when they're doing something amazing and powerful in our life. You know, those things, you know, you keep forgetting, they add up and they make a big difference. And we all want to be desired. We all want to be appreciated.
Yeah.
And when we can be recognized for that, it makes us feel special and it makes the bond with each other that much stronger.
Absolutely.
I want to give a quick shout out to
David Dorian Ross.
Yeah, for liking this and retweeting this, man. You are the man. Let's give him a 2 rocks. You rock. Ready?
2 rocks. You rock.
2 claps. You rock.
Ready?
You rock. Oh, absolutely, man. So go ahead and either text your spouse, either call your spouse, or get him in front of the show and just begin to start uplifting each other. We're going to do it right now as an example for you to do it. But really,
we want you to participate.
Yeah, but really, we're going to do this out of our own heart, and we're just going to share some love with each other here.
And if you're single, look in the mirror and do it to yourself. Let's do it, man. Love words. Favorite time. Man,
it's my favorite time. It's my favorite.
It's my favorite.
Yeah. Baby, I want to say I love you and I appreciate you for doing things like thinking ahead and planning, especially when it comes to, like, you know, moving and just putting those things together. To be honest with you, I don't think we'd be in this place had it not been for you pushing and for you deciding to get us out of the comfort zone. And you're doing it again. And I want to say thank you because these are things that I don't even think of.
Yeah.
So the fact that you're doing it, I totally appreciate it.
Man, baby, I just want to say I love you even when you have a crazy hair day like today. I love you so much. No, but seriously, dude, I just love you because it's like you keep us on track. It's like I can't stop using this example of, like, we're on a ship and you have like the map, and we can be smooth sailing for a while, but you're the guy that's like, hey, I think a storm's coming up. We need to be prepared and make sure that we have everything that we need in case the storm comes.
Yeah.
I just want to know how many more miles we are closer to land. Whereas I'm the type of person that be just enjoying the smooth sail, like, oh, I'm on a boat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You keep us on track, you keep us moving ahead, and I love it. I love you for that.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, baby. I want to say that I love you. I love your affection. I love how amazing you are. You're so attractive. You're just getting amazing in your body physically, but also you're becoming healthy. You're making the right choices, which is going to protect your health, and that's awesome because we get to spend more time with each other.
Yeah.
So I want to say thank you for just crushing it.
I love your heart. It's just so big. It's so vast. It's so deep. It's like I feel like God downloaded His heart into yours. Like it's a beautiful heart.
Wow.
And I love you.
I love you too. I want to say this last thing. I want to say how amazing you are, how smart you are, and how powerful you are, and you're great at making decisions.
I love you.
I love you.
You're the best. Love words, man. I love
words,
this.
baby.
Not just the power couple, the love couple.
Love words, man.
Man, this is awesome. I don't know about you, but when I do love words, when we do it, I really do remind myself why I chose him in the first place. Because think about it, like I chose him. He chose me. There's billions of people in the world, and we decided out of all of the billions of people, this is the one I'm going to do the rest of my life with, right? And when I do love words, I truly, truly remind myself why I made that choice in the first place. And it's just, it recommits my love to you. It really does.
Me too. Welcome to the Power Couple Show.
Live Monday through Friday,
10 a.m. Eastern on Meerkat YouTube and thepowercoupleshow.com.
Make your way to thepowercoupleshow.com. Baby, tell them why.
You want to do that
Why?
Because when you go on there, as a thank you from us, you're going to be receiving the 7 ways to becoming a power couple, which is a free PDF. You can grab that copy today, get access to that. We'd love for you to read it. We'd love for you to get more information on that. Really good stuff, and join our free VIP list because we're going to be opening up a Facebook group, and it's going to be really good, and you guys want to be part of it. Trust me.
Word up.
All right? So go to thepowercoupleshow.com. We appreciate you. Again, guys, if you are watching this on any of our networks right now, make sure you share this with as many people as you can, because today we're going to be talking about love doesn't demand. It is gentle, right? Love is gentle, right?
It's gentle.
And we're going to be talking about that. It's going to be really good stuff. And you want to make sure that you're here and you get as many people as you can so we can then share the message with as many people and impact them together as a family.
That's right, guys. It's time for the quote of the day. Drum roll, please. Here's the quote, guys. Love is not quick-tempered and rude. Love is gentle and wants the common good, not selfish.
Wow.
And I love this quote because, true love constantly thinks about what it's going to do for both parties, right? It thinks about the benefit for both parties. It thinks about me saying this. How is it, am I just going to feel good for getting my point across, or how am I going to make my spouse feel? Making this decision, is it going to just benefit me, or is it going to benefit my spouse too? Love always wants the common good. It's never rude. It's never quick-tempered. And I'm guilty of this, man. I'm guilty of operating on a quick-tempered spirit. I'm guilty of operating rudely to my husband. I'm guilty of operating in selfishness. When true love is gentle, it wants the common good. It's selfless. And I'm not perfect, but reading this makes me want to develop my love on a deeper level.
Wow. Man.
Because it's like I thought I loved you.
Yeah.
But then when I am rude, or when I am being selfish, I'm not loving you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so it's like, man, like I really need to work on my love, because love is gentle.
Yeah. I love this quote. And actually I love running. And I'm not sure if you guys have this thing called Spotify, but they have this really, really cool thing for runners that if you click on it, what it does, you can play all these cool different soundtracks from this guy named DJ Testio or whatever. Anyways, And what it does is that before it plays a song, it actually tracks how many steps you're moving. So then based on how many steps you're taking per minute, it can actually figure out what tempo to play the music on. Super cool. So if you're going fast, music speeds up. If you slow down, music slows down. And it feels like you're in this virtual game. It's amazing. It was like the most amazing run experience yesterday. But when I went for a run yesterday, runs always help me reflect. It's like the weirdest thing. It makes me reflect on things that I did throughout the day that I shouldn't have done. And I realized that when I look at this quote, the first thing that comes to mind is quick-tempered, you know?
Yeah.
And I think that sometimes I just push the trigger too fast without thinking.
Right.
And I realized that, you know, that's not love, man. You know, I look back at my relationship with Jesus, and I look back at my relationship with God when I was 19 years old, which is about 5 years ago, something like that, right? 5 years ago, I believe. About 5 years ago, you know, I realized, you know, I've gotten people in my own family who look at me and say, man, like you're a different person. Like, you know, who you were back then, you've completely transformed. And that's the power in love, right? Like love has the ability to transform you. And love has the ability to transform your relationship. It doesn't matter where you are right now. It may be down in the gutter. It may be, you know, you guys are fighting over everything. You guys are never, it's just a never-ending cycle of fighting over things, and things are just going downhill. You know, there's hope because love, when there's love in the relationship, it can transform it, right? And that's what we're here to share with you. We're here to share with you how to incorporate those things to create more love, create more intimacy. But going back to the point that I was sharing, you know, they tell me that I've transformed. And looking back at it, man, I look how awesome and gracious and gentle God has been to me. Like God, like I can. It's a beautiful thing because when you have a relationship with Jesus, which anyone can have, okay, it's not like just us, right? You can begin to start seeing what true love is really about, and begin to start modeling that and striving for that.
Yeah.
You may not get it right the first, second, third, but you begin to start seeing how gentle God's love is, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I think about gentle, when I think about love, I think about that, to be truthfully honest with you. You know, to be completely honest with you, my transformation has happened because of his gentle love. And the transformation in your relationship is only going to happen through gentle love. It's not going to be by demand. It's not going to be by, you know, it's not by demand. You know, whenever people demand and tell you to do something, how do you feel?
It's like, I don't even want to do it now.
How do you feel when I do it? Be honest.
It's like, I'll do it when I want. Like, I don't have to be like you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, things like that. But, you know, this goes with just everything. Like, it's not just love intimately. Like, this is love. Love, it has no boundaries, right? So it's not saying love in a relationship is not quick-tempered. No, it's saying love in general. This is how love operates with friendship, with children, with family, with people in general. This is what love is, okay? And I love that because it's not a conditional love. It's not like love when you're married, love when you commit, you know. It's telling you no, love period. Love in general is not quick-tempered. And that's just a big conviction for me.
I mean, can you imagine every time a baby cried, like your own baby cried, you just yell at it? I
mean, that's what some of us do.
Yeah, I know. And you know, like, and sometimes that's what we do. Like, you know, a lot of people sometimes, but I mean.
But that's why when someone says, but I love you, it's like, does the fruit of your love really speak that volume? Does it really speak that you're gentle? Does it really speak that you want common good? Because if you're saying, I love you, but the actions that you do are saying the opposite, then something needs to be fixed. Something needs to be fixed because it's not true love. Love wouldn't operate out of ill intent. Love does not operate out of quick temperance. It's not angry. And this is where I need to get, where I'm convicted, because I have to be honest. I do get quick tempered. I can get rude when it comes to, like, you know, family. If I'm just not getting my way, I get quick tempered. And I need to work on that because that's not love, right? That isn't love. I'm not operating in love. So where is my love? There are levels of love. I believe that. So am I operating on the smallest amount of love? Or, you know, how can I grow? And I think that you can grow in love every day. And me, by just doing this episode, I feel compelled to want to grow my love.
Wow.
In every area. And
that's powerful.
Not just intimately, but with people, but with family, with friendships. Like, I need to work on this. Man, does anyone agree? Can anyone relate to that? Can anyone agree to this? Nice to meet you too. Thank you, Gucci420, for liking this and restreaming this.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Thank you for Nash Art Inc. for liking this and retweeting this.
Yeah.
And I think there's one more person who liked this and retweeted this. LEJZER. Thank you, man. We're going to give you guys 2 claps, baby. Ready? You rock. You guys are the bomb. We appreciate you liking this and retweeting this. When you do that, it makes us feel so awesome. So you guys rock.
Yeah, you guys rock big time. I mean, everything you touched on is really good. And the fact that you're aware of that is what allows us to come up with a resolution now. You know, a lot of people are unaware of this in their relationship, and they don't realize that, you know, that love isn't about that. You know, it's really about
that life.
You know, it's like, for example, like someone can say, like, you know, like, I love you, you know, and it's like, it doesn't match, you know, like your words aren't matching with your actions. And someone can say, I really wanted to let you know that I hate you, right? It's like, it doesn't match, you know, it's not congruent. And if you really love your spouse, then you have to really, really work on this. And it's not something that, you know, once you fix it, it's done and you're good.
No.
It's something that needs to be maintained.
This is a choice. Like, to operate in love is a choice every day.
Yeah, it's a choice every day, and here's what you need to do, like, because it's not easy. Okay, let's face it. Okay, after like the first 2 years, okay, things, because you know, you start really getting to know the person, the honeymoon thing kind of just wears off. Okay, but you start to realize, you know, the fastest way to really work on this is to increase the desire and the value that you see in your partner. And how you do that is,
we're gonna talk about that at the next part.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about
getting into the meat already.
So guys, you're watching
the Power Couple Show live Monday through Friday,
10 a.m. Eastern on Meerkat YouTube and thepowercoupleshow.com.
Make your way to thepowercoupleshow.com like right now.
Yeah, like right now.
Like right now.
And get access to the free PDF, 7 Ways to Becoming a Power Couple. It's our way of saying thank you to you. Okay, our way to say we appreciate you. You're awesome. Okay. And we look forward to just sharing a lot of more amazing things. Again, for those who show up and watch the show, we want to say thank you. We appreciate you.
And we love you.
We love you, yeah.
Sorry, I just got really hungry. Bam, man. So, you know, baby, you were just talking about with everyone, like the way that you can overcome operating in
my papayas.
No, not operating in papayas. The way that you can overcome not operating in love, right? You know, the way that you can make the conscious choice to operate in love every day is by increasing the value in your spouse, right?
Yeah.
So tell everyone how to actually do that.
Yeah, well, it's not like anything that you have to physically do to your partner. It's more about raising your level of awareness of what you got in front of you, right? Like that, like how you increase the value. Like when you increase the value of your partner, what I really mean, Ahmad, is increasing the level of awareness of what you got in front of you, right? So often there's amazing things in front of us, but we tend not to see it for a couple of things, a couple of reasons. Number one, because of the fact that, because of the fact that we've gotten used to it, right? Like, you know, when you get used to something, right, the same level of awareness is not there anymore. Because if it was, you still see it as valuable, right? Like whenever you buy something, your level of awareness is like super high, out of this world, because it's in your house now. Like if you bought something for your house, you wake up and you're like, oh my God, it's here. Yeah. Wow, it's amazing. The beautiful laptop that I bought, right? Like, but then after a while, you get used to it, and it's just a laptop sitting in your counter. Right. Wow, okay. And it's the same thing with your partner. You have to increase the level of your awareness, right? Because you don't want to get used to it. And that's what happens in relationships. We get comfortable, right? And we get used to our partner. Therefore, the same level of awareness that we once had is no longer there. And when when that's no longer there, the level of desire goes down, right? So understand that by raising your level of awareness, not only are you going to see your partner more valuable, but the desire to want to love them is going to be also there. So how you do that is very simple, right? It's so easy. It's by understanding why, by becoming grateful for what they have. That's the reason why we do love words. We do love words because it's a time in our life, in our busy life that sometimes we have, not us, but just in general, right? It's a time in our life where we can just really sit down and we can really focus and give recognition to our partner and give credit where credit is. Emphasize why they're amazing, why we married them to begin with,
right?
You know, why we love them. And when you do these things, the level of awareness increases, right? The level of your desire increases, right? And so many things happen that just are exciting again, right?
Yeah, man. That's the truth. And I love that you brought that out. I just have to give a shout out to Gucci420, who's like taking pictures, blowing kisses, smiling, and just really, really in love with the show right now. And we just want to give you a 2 claps again. Ready? You rock. You're awesome. We appreciate the love, man. We really do.
Yeah.
You're awesome. You know. Yeah. But going back to what you said, babe, this is true, right? This just goes back to something that we said a while back, probably in like one of our first few episodes of season 2, is that you have to choose to love. Like increasing the value of your spouse goes back to making the decision to saying I do again.
Yeah.
It goes back to waking up and saying I'm going to love my spouse more than I did yesterday.
Yeah.
Because this is just natural for human beings, is to get so used to something. Yeah. We get the iPhone 6, and then when the iPhone 7 comes out, it's like, I don't need this anymore.
Yeah, man.
You know, we get used to it. Like when you first get the phone, you're like, oh, like I'm gonna protect it. Then all of a sudden you get to the point where you're like, hey, pass me my phone, and you just start throwing it, you toss it, you know, you get used to it. It's no longer as precious as when you first opened that box.
That box, man.
You know what I'm saying? And,
so precious.
This is just how we are. We do it with shoes. We do it with clothing. We do it with everything. And we have to get to a point in our life where we don't take for granted what we currently have.
Yeah, for sure.
Always constantly taking it as if it's a new day. So he mentioned by increasing the value. Here's one way that I believe that you can start making the conscious decision to love every day.
Yeah,
here's one of the ways that I think. Ready? Mm-hmm. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's by doing this. It's a simple thing, okay? It's by understanding that you've never lived today, right?
I love you so much.
Right? Have you ever lived on August 10th? Is it 10th? I don't even know. No, 11th.
No.
Have you ever lived on August 11th at 10:23 in the morning, 2015?
No.
No, right?
No.
This is the first time.
First time ever.
You see? First time he laughed at 10:24 a.m. on August 11th, 2015 on a Tuesday. You see what I'm saying? Like when you understand that this very moment, right now, I've never lived. Right now, in this moment, I've never experienced. I'm going to make the best out of this moment. How can I make this moment like I've never experienced? And so if I've never lived at this moment, I've also never loved in this moment. This is the first time I'm loving you in this moment.
That's good.
And so when I understand that, what happens? I can choose to love him like I never have before because I've never done it today.
Yeah.
That understanding, I don't know about you, but to me, it shifts my mind so much, and I should do it more often.
Wow.
It makes me want to love you and operate in love like never before.
Amen.
You know?
Amen. That's really good. I love that. I mean, I've never heard anyone say it until I met you, and you'd always say that with people's birthdays. Yeah. A lot of people get used to it, like, oh, it's just my birthday. It's
just another day, another year.
And it's not. It's really not. It's a new day.
A new day. A new year.
A new year. It's not the same, right? And this is the problem. We get used to a lot of things, right? But guys, you're watching the Power Couple Show
live Monday through Friday,
10 a.m. Eastern
on Meerkat
YouTube and thepowercoupleshow.com.
make your way to thepowercoupleshow.com
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
You know why?
Yeah, man.
Why?
You want to make your way to thepowercoupleshow.com to get access to the 7 free ways to becoming a power couple. It's a free PDF that we're giving away as a way to say thank you for joining us here. Thank you for taking some time to watch the show and for participating.
Being here with us, man.
We want to say thank you. We appreciate you. And we love you guys, okay? But going back to what we're talking here, right? You know, guys, look, when we get, sometimes, when we get married, right? Marriage is a beautiful thing. I mean, you literally watch each other grow. Not just physically, but like spiritually, mentally. I mean, it's the most beautiful thing, and it can be so rewarding if you get rid of all the things that are creating this void that's stopping you from loving your partner, and get rid of them and get closer to them and become intimate again. You guys can accomplish so many things. I look at it and I say, and I was looking at some research I was doing yesterday, and can you believe this? But actually, it's the truth. That a divorce ends up costing more, ends up costing a lot more than a marriage, than to get married. I mean, on the average, people are spending 15 to 20 grand. This is just an average American, right? To get divorced, To get divorced. Not to mention, if you have properties, investments, a business together, you're losing out on a lot. You're losing out on a lot. And
children.
And children, man. Divorce is the wrong thing to do. I mean, who am I to tell you what's right and wrong? Maybe that's not what I meant to say. It's just I'm so passionate about helping people. We're so passionate, and we want to help everyone, right? But we know that we can't do it alone. We know that this is something that we need other people to help us with, right? This is why you coming here and watching is important. This is why we appreciate you. This is why taking someone's advice and not just listening to it, but implementing it into your life is going to show the fruits in your marriage. And that's what's really ultimately going to save marriages around the world. Because we know that by ourselves, we will never be able to impact this world.
Yeah.
But with you and by your side, you leading by example and implementing this stuff in your own life and saving your marriage and bringing back that love, right? We could do it together. We could do it together. Divorce is painful. There's so many people that get hurt. Sometimes we realize and we're like, man, we're fighting over stupid things.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what we're fighting over? It doesn't make any sense why, like I've seen my parents go through a divorce. She's seen her parents go through a divorce.
Twice.
It's not easy, man. There's a lot of people that get hurt.
Twice on both sides.
And not to mention, like, you start getting used to the family on your mom's side or your dad's side, and now you have to pick sides. There's so much pain involved that it's not worth it.
It isn't.
It's not worth it just because you don't understand each other. It's not worth it just because
To me, it's like if you commit and you make that for every case, but most cases, right? If you're gonna make the conscious decision to say I do for the rest of your life, there's always a solution. There's always a solution to overcoming whatever challenges that may be separating or dividing you in this current moment. And I wholeheartedly believe that. Because if you said I do once, why can't you say it again and again and again and again, rather than allowing all these challenges and these things in life to slowly create this void between the two of you that suddenly it leads to the only solution of divorce. I believe there's more than that. It doesn't happen overnight. And this show is just designed, our vision is to close the gap between husband and wife. It's to close the gap between the two spouses. Close that gap, unite them more than ever before, and help, bring about power couples all over the world. That's the goal. That's the vision.
Yeah. And something, I want to say something before we get into the Q&A, okay?
Yeah.
And it's something that, like, that we all suffer from, where, we'll make a mistake in the relationship. And, maybe we've made several mistakes because, guys, we're not perfect. I mean, I got to tell you, I make mistakes daily. And sometimes I feel the same exact way, where I'm kind of hesitant for asking for forgiveness. And sometimes I let away because of the fact that I'm thinking to myself, I just asked for forgiveness like last week for not throwing out the garbage. Like, or I just asked for forgiveness yesterday, and here I am messing up again. Like, isn't she gonna get tired of it? And sometimes this is something that we need to understand that no, always ask for forgiveness.
Yeah.
Because forgiveness restores intimacy.
It does.
Like, I realize, how much I mess up all the time, and God always takes me back. He always takes me back. And if there's love in the relationship, you always got to ask for forgiveness.
Yeah.
Always. If you mess up, don't ever think that, man, I asked for it like just a couple of hours.
Yeah.
No, ask for it again. And don't just say words, right? Because words have meaning. Don't just let your words be lifeless, but put that genuine and sincerity into your forgiveness, right? And we're not going to be perfect. We're going to make mistakes along the way.
Absolutely.
So just understand that. Don't ever be shy to ask for forgiveness, because it's what restores intimacy ultimately. So that's what I wanted to share.
Awesome, guys. You're watching
The Power Couple Show,
live Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern on Meerkat YouTube and thepowercoupleshow.com. Make your way to thepowercoupleshow.com right now before we get into the Q&A, because we got some questions that need some answering. Baby, tell them why they need to go over there.
You need to go over there right now, guys. Because you're going to get a free copy of the 7 Ways to Becoming a Power Couple, okay? For those who are interested in restoring their marriage, interested in having that love again, interested in even looking for a partner, right? You want to go ahead and do that, because the truth of the matter is that we hit off on some really good points. We share with you guys some really important facts and figures, some stats that you probably are unaware of. And it's just a really good book. Also, you can join a free VIP list when you do that. Okay, so that's exciting. And we want to say thank you for showing up. So that's our way of, giving something back to you.
I'm getting so strong in these muscles right here. I can feel it. If I'm leaning here, I can feel the muscles.
Wow, that's so cool, man.
All right, it's time for the Q&A. You got questions? We got answers. First thing, I just want to shout out to August Sky 46. She said that she truly loves this show. She's like,
wow.
Yeah, let's read back what she said. She said, hello, Power Couple. I think you guys are amazing. Love you too. Love you guys. So cute, right? Let's give her 2 claps, baby. Ready? You rock. You're awesome. We appreciate that, right?
We appreciate you, sister.
And we got a few questions here. How long have we been a couple, and how old are we?
Well, we've been a couple for 4 years.
3.5 years married.
3.5 years married. So we just pulled the trigger very quickly.
Very quickly.
We dated for about 8 months, but it wasn't your typical relationship. Why is that? Well, because
we spent we basically collapsed time frames.
Yeah, we spent every day with each other, Monday through Sunday, literally.
Working together,
and then going to church together. We literally condensed, in an 8-month relationship, what people normally would spend maybe in 3 to 4 years, because we were with each other every single day.
When we talk about this, we're so blessed.
Yeah, we're blessed, man.
Like I'm so blessed. Like, I don't think I say it enough. And there's nothing wrong with saying it. It's not like we're boasting. It's just like, talking about it and like seeing where we came from to where we are, and like the life we currently have. It's like, dang, like,
yeah,
I'm blessed.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the privilege in aligning yourself with each other and using each other's strength for a bigger purpose, right? You find yourself building something together versus building something separately, which is nothing wrong with it, but it's always a lot better when you're building together. Because when you build together, you can go much further because of unity. So yeah, we've had the privilege to literally work together, just since we've been married, and it's been kind of like a blessing, and also like very challenging. Okay, like it's been a blessing and it's been very challenging. For the most part, it's been challenging because whenever you spend a lot of time with each other, you quickly come to find out that there's probably a lot of things that you guys are going to argue about, but then you also come to find out who that person really is on the inside, and how to become more in sync with that person. Because synchronicity doesn't happen overnight. It takes a lot of practice, right? Because a lot of people say they like the fact that we kind of build off of each other. They like how we complement each other. And that's something that's taken some time to develop. And it's really because we literally rolled up our sleeves and we got down and dirty, and we figured out, who we are as a person, our gifts, our talents, and we've really now used it for the ultimate vision. Yeah.
And how old are we? I'm 23.
24. 24 years old.
We're youngins.
We're youngins, man.
Do we have kids? No kids yet.
Not yet.
Not yet, but if there's any other questions, put it in the comments below. We definitely want to answer it. Power couple, I was married and blessed with my husband for over 40 years until he passed me.
Man.
August Sky, you know, we appreciate that. Like you sharing this. I don't know how hard that may be, but we can't wait to say that we've been married for 40 years. I can't wait to say that.
Yeah, that's a beautiful milestone. And you know what? That is beautiful. You know, we respect that and we admire that and we appreciate you for getting on here. And hey, you're awesome. You're awesome.
What do you find yourself arguing about? That's a good question.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Studies say finances are one of the biggest. We actually did an episode on that. So
yeah.
You definitely want to get access to that episode.
Yeah, subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yeah,
too.
go to thepowercoupleshow.com and you'll get more information how to actually get hands on that episode.
Yeah.
But what do we fight about?
Oh man, lately we find that we've been arguing over little stupid things.
Yeah, it's like stuff like I don't even remember.
It's just stupid, man.
Stupid stuff. It's like decision making about businesses, about our businesses. You know.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's like, oh, stupid.
It's just been really dumb, man. It's like, why are we fighting over this?
We haven't been fighting over finances, thank God.
Yeah, praise God.
You know, which is awesome.
Yeah.
I think that we've overcome that.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
We've been through some we've been through some stuff, man.
Yeah.
If we have some stories for days.
We fight about stupid things like hey, you didn't tell me this. Like, you forgot to tell me this. Or,
yeah.
Hey, I'm thinking of doing this. I'm going to do it right now. And it's like, no, don't do it right now.
Honestly, most arguments are never worth that time that you waste on it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but we've been finding ourselves arguing over little things that sometimes we tend to blow out of proportion because our emotions tell us it's a lot bigger than what it actually is.
It's like stupid stuff like he wants to make a decision that I don't think he should make right now. Or I want to make a decision that he doesn't think I should make right now. You know, it's literally what it is. It's like decision making.
Yeah.
You know, we're not agreeing on our decision making.
Yeah, yeah. And that's mostly for the fact that we're finally, you know, we're like kind of like stepping into a different level of our marriage.
I think so too. And the cool thing is that even though we're arguing about stupidity, honestly, it's really dumb. We have shortened the comeback time.
Yeah, the comeback time's gotten a lot better, man.
What I mean by that is like we'll argue, and then it used to take us a while to come back to our normal selves.
Comeback used to take forever back.
Yeah, now it's like we'll be like in the middle of arguing, and then we'll look at each other, and we're just like, "This is stupid, isn't it? Like this is so stupid."
It's never fun.
And we just change it as fast as possible so we can go about our regular day.
I when I went for that run, I realized, man, like arguments get us off track.
Oh, it wastes so much time.
Yeah, and then it takes us off like our flow, man.
It does.
Thanks, guys. Keep doing what you're doing. You will be great. Appreciate that so much. At August, how you say it, mommy?
August Sky.
August Sky 46. You are awesome. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Appreciate everyone who's on here.
Yeah,
okay?
Digital Jeff for liking this.
Liking this, man.
Putting in some questions. You guys are the bomb, man. So
thank you for participating, guys. Tomorrow we're gonna be back at it again. Okay, so as soon as the show ends, make sure you subscribe for tomorrow's show, and make sure you're here on time so you get all the goodies. Okay.
Yeah,
but what we're gonna do is something we just implemented, which is called
Who Am I?
Who am I? Baby?
Who am I?
What is this, and why did we decide to implement this in the show?
Yeah, we decided to close the show with a section that we call Who Am I? Because this is really powerful. It's about learning or understanding that words aren't just for communication, but they're for creation. And so we're going to use this time to look at one another, and don't let small things get in the way. Thank you. We will definitely do that, August Sky. We appreciate you. Go follow August Sky 46, by the way. Anyway, so we're going to use this section to look at one another and just call into existence who we think we are.
Yeah.
So for example, if I say, baby, who am I? He's going to tell me who he thinks I am.
Yeah.
He's going to ask me who he is. I'm going to tell him who I think he is. We're going to call into existence the things as though they are.
So you want to make sure you go and grab your partner and do this right now. Exact thing.
You'll be surprised the things that you guys begin to create just by calling into existence what you believe that you are. Ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. Who am I?
Who am I?
Mocking J151. Thank you for liking this and streaming this. We appreciate you.
Who am I? Yeah.
Who am I?
Who am I? Baby, who am I?
Baby, you are the most intelligent man, both in the natural and in the supernatural. Your wisdom is just boundless beyond your years.
Woo! Damn.
Creating that, baby. I'm creating that. Baby,
Baby.
who am I?
Baby, you are the #1 most high-paid actress for your skills, your talent, and your influence. Every time you go and touch or get involved with anything, you turn it into gold.
Woo! Bam! That's the question.
Who am I?
Baby, you are a multi-billion-dollar action taker, manifester, idea maker.
Woo.
Everything that you speak, it always converts into wealth, not only in your life, but in the lives of the people you speak it to.
Wow, that is amazing. Baby,
No, baby. Who am I?
Okay, well, all right. You are a creative genius.
Woo!
God downloads billion-dollar ideas into your mind, and you express it through your creativity and outlets that you have because of your massive influence. Damn, girl.
One more.
Who am I?
Baby, you are the creator of empires, man. Not just one, you create multitudes of empires.
Woo.
And not only just in the physical realm, in the supernatural realm, in the lives that you touch, spiritually and emotionally, and the lives that you touch monetarily and physically.
Girl.
You are the biggest giver that I know.
That's huge.
And not only do you create empires for yourself, but the children that you and I are about to have in the near future, of empires in their lives, that they go out and pursue themselves.
Wow.
Baby, last one for me, baby. Who am I?
Man, you are an amazing woman of God that has the ability to articulate and communicate in such a way that it reaches the masses and it pierces through their hearts and gets God's message to them, which transforms and leads them into becoming the best version of themselves.
Woo! I love it.
You're responsible for that.
Baby, words create. Thank you for calling me.
Appreciate you,
I
man.
appreciate
Thank
you.
you for. Yeah, so that is.
Thank you for. Yeah, what? Thank you for
Yeah, I was like, yo, that's powerful, dog.
Dude, this is awesome. I love the fact that we just implemented this.
Yo,
into our
Monkey
show.
J is from New Brunswick. What up, Monkey J? I love New Brunswick.
How do you know he's from New Brunswick?
Because Monkey J said it, man. Hi from New Brunswick. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Anyways,
Yeah,
guys,
man.
we're from we used to live we chilled out there for a little
We chilled out there,
bit.
yeah. Man, I'm just grateful, man. This is actually, this is starting to become one of my favorite parts of the show too. Is
Yo,
this, who am I? Start implementing it. You're gonna feel like life is just being built in you guys. You're watching the Power Couple Show. Make sure you make your way to thepowercoupleshow.com. Like right now, we have reached the end of our show. We appreciate you loving us. We love you back. We appreciate you participating with us. You guys are awesome, and we want to see you again mañana at 10 a.m. Eastern.
10 a.m. Eastern.
You guys have been an awesome audience. You're the bomb.
Like tick, tick, boom.
Peace.
Peace. Make sure you follow us.
Thepowercoupleshow.com.
You heard now.